Hey, what's guys here, and welcome to a very big video on my channel. And today is the first ever FIFA 19 video. The EA Early Access has been released. The 10 hours EA Early Access has been released a day early. And the first video I'm going to do is going to be the SBCs. These are the most important SBCs, and this is going to help you guys out a lot for the rest of the year. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. Let's hit 2,000 likes for just some luck for FIFA 19. I don't know, just hit 2,000 likes. Why not, guys? And if you're new here, then make sure to subscribe for more daily FIFA 19 content. I'm going to be doing double uploads a day per each day for the first month or two of FIFA 19, plus also streaming on twitch.tv/Vizeh each day as well. So let's get into the very first SBC, advanced SBC of FIFA 19. That's going to be the hybrid leagues, I believe, or hybrid nations actually. So advanced hybrid nations, this is the very first one that you see, and for completing this you do in fact get a rare mega pack, which is a 55k pack, which is a very good pack, and then you also do in fact get per SBC is a premium gold players pack, which I think that's 25k pack, and then another 25k pack, and then a 45k pack, and then a 35k pack for completing it. So by completing this SBC you get around, I'll say, well, that's 35, so if you count it all up, that's gonna be like 80 straight away. Not 80, no, 90, and then plus 55k pack, you get about 170,000 coins, I believe. Maybe actually 150,000 coins worth of packs for completing this SBC. And this one's quite easy to do once you get your head around it. So with that said, lads, let's get into this SBC. I'm looking forward to this. So quads. So this is the very first one, and this is going to exchange a squad of 4 nations. So 4 nationalities, 3 maximum each nationality, and 4 minimum of rare players. That's the hard thing, trying to find the rare players to get along with the actual squad. So the simple thing with this SBC is just to realize that all you need to do is just get one league. So each player in here is from Serie A. But as you can see, I've chosen the nations of Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay and Italy as my chosen nations. Now, of course, I'm doing this with concept players because, of course, I don't have like 50, 60, 70,000 coins to spend within the first hour of the game being released. But I want this to get out there so that you guys know what to do when you actually get onto this SBC. So the rare players for this SBC is going to be Vizeh. He is the first rare player. Next up is this guy called Correa, however you say his name, the left mid from Argentina. Well, this guy definitely is. Candreva, he is there mainly because he's a rare player. It was quite hard for me to find another one. And then the last rare player is going to be Juan Jesus, I believe, and he actually is. So those are the 4 rare players for this SBC, and I'm going to go through each one so you guys know the names. So there's going to be actually it shows up here. Oh, that's useful, that. So Rafael in net, Vizeh, Juan Jesus and Lemos as the centre backs. Then we got Candreva right mid. Then we got Cristoforo, Uruguayan, Bentancur, and then Correa as left mid, and then Sapon as a cam, Depol as the striker or centre forward, and then Felipe Vizeh. Vizeh, my name, why not? So those are the players that you need for this SBC right there. And as you can see to the left hand side, that is it completed. Perfect rating, which I've actually got a bit more high rated, so you could get a few less players for maybe some lower ratings, but it could take me a while to try and find out the cheapest ones for the lowest rating and the fact that actually rare. But this should be more than simple enough to do, and there's no real expensive players here over them potentially Candreva. So that is the quads SBC now done. Next up is going to be the 6. So this is actually quite easy to do, very easy in fact. This is going to be with the Bundesliga. So I've structured a different league for each one to show you guys how easy it is to even do each SBC. So nationalities is going to be 6, exactly 6. So it can't be a minimum, it has to be exactly, and a maximum of 2 players per nation. 17 minimum overall. Therefore, you can use silver cards if you have them already in your club. But to just be safe here, because some high rated silver cards are quite expensive, I'm going to play it safe and just do a bunch of low rated Bundesliga cards. So this is what I've done. So I put in the net this guy called Ron Now. He is from Denmark. He's the only Denmark player. You can have 5 players, or 5 of 2 from each nation, and then just one random one, which this is this guy right here. The next one is going to be the right back, which is Rafinha. Then he links up to the right mid, which is called Matheus Pereira. So he looks quite simple, but if I check on the market right now, this guy's already cheap enough as it is. So yes, you see 5,000 there, but scroll down a bit more and he's already under 1,000. 600 coins, 500 coins, and it's just gonna get cheaper and cheaper, and it's even like worth 400 coins. So him right there, he's cheap as chips. Centre backs, partnered with Hintega, and then we also got Wimmer. So Austrian connection for centre backs. Then left back to left mid, we have got the Swiss connection. So we got Zuber, and then we have Stefan. So that's the Swiss connection. Centre mid is going to be of a German connection, so with Gentner, and then next one is going to be Gondorf, what a name. So then up top, Argentine connection, Alario, and then we've got Franco Di Santo, and then that is the entire SBC done. Relatively, it's quite simple. As long as you get your head around the fact it's just the same league. So this was quite simple to do. So that is it. That's all you need to do. And for this one, you don't need to worry about, you know, like position ratings, position changes, there, so on and so forth, because I mean, it has a minimum of 85, but just use the same league, and I'm already on 98. That's probably because I've got my left wing back as a left back, and I think that's really it. Maybe because of I've got no one that I've actually packed. Other than that, it's quite simple. Then let's go on to it takes 8. So of course, in the name, you need 8 nations for this one. So for this, I've chose the League of Ligue 1, so the French league, of course, and this is the team right here. So yet again, you need 5 minimum rare players. I'm going to show you guys which ones are rare, so it's easier for you guys to see, because of course right now it's concept, so you guys can't even see which ones are rare. So hold tight, listen to me, and I'll show you guys the way of life. So the goalkeeper is in fact a rare player. His name is called Lecomte. He is a French player, which is going to be one of 2 French players in here, because to complete this, you need at least 2 nations, 2 players of the same nation. So we've got Lecomte linked up with the same Maxim as right wing, which also is in fact a right winger. Then we have the left wing, which is of course Jesse Rodriguez, which he links with Bernat at left back, which Bernat is a non-rare, but Jesse is also non-rare. And then we have the Brazilian connection of Diego Carlos at centre back. He is of course a non-rare, connecting with Rafael, which is a rare player, and that is all the connections that you need. You need 3 of 2 players with same nation, and that's all you need to complete this. And then the rest of other players could be of whatever nation you decide, but make sure that there's at least 5 rare players, which could be the hardest thing to try and work out for this SBC. So centre back is going to be Kehrer. This guy is rare. He's a rare player, so he adds up to the 4th rare player out of our 5, and he looks like a good player. 5-star weak foot as well for centre back. That's quite unique. That. Then we have our centre mids. We have got in here Fajer, non-rare. Then we have Liager, non-rare from Denmark, and then we have the Russian Golovin, rare player, which of course he shined in the World Cup, so of course he's got a rare card in FIFA. Then we got up top Kazri, Tunisian connection with no one else because he's the only Tunisian, and he's a non-rare. So the rare players, just to go through, we have got the goalkeeper, and then we got this guy Kehrer and Rafael at right back, then we have Golovin, and then we have St. Maxim at right wing. And those are all the rare players that you need for this SBC. So that is the second to last one. Now we get into the last one. Now this one is going to be hard because people may not find out that you need to get a loyalty point for this one. Therefore, you need to use a player that you have in fact packed inside your club. So what I recommend is look inside your club and see if you've packed any high rated rare players from any popular league, or is it from if you're lucky, an obscure nation, but any nation would probably do. If you find any rare player which is 80, 82 rated, 79 rated from a popular league, like a Liga 1, like a Serie A, like a Bundesliga, like a La Liga, then you are all good to go. I've chosen a league of La Liga, so this is a 5-back formation, and you need 7 minimum rare players and 10 nationalities. That means that you need 10 individual ones and 2 that are linked. The 2 linked nations, of course, is going to be Spain, because of course it's La Liga, so it'll be easy to work out. So we've got Casilla, which is in fact a rare player in net, with my left back, or my left wing back, which is going to be Gaia. Now, another thing which you need to keep in mind is that to get 100 chemistry, you need to make sure that your left backs and your right back is in fact converted to a left wing back and a right wing back. If it's not done that way, then you cannot complete it. But it only costs like 200 coins on the market to get a position change anyway, so you won't really spend that much coins to do it in the first place. But you do have to make sure that your left wingers and your right wingers are in fact right wingers and not right mids, and make sure that your centre mids are in fact centre mids and not CDMs or cams, otherwise you'll need to get a position change. So every single player in here are in their natural positions other than the left wing back and the right wing back, so don't worry thinking that these guys in centre mid are not rares. I mean this guy's on the rare, but these guys are not centre mids. They are centre mids naturally, so you don't need to worry about spending money on any position changes, okay? So I'm trying to save you as many coins as you can. So let's go walk through this SB SBC. So we have a Net Cassia. He is a rare player. That is the first one that we need. Then a right wing back, we've got Arias. Originally a right back, but I converted him for 200 coins, so he's all good to go. Colombian. Next one is going to be a guy from Togo, Jenny, he is of course a rare player. So yeah, I was surprised when I found out he was a rare player, to be fair. So that is in fact going to be the third rare player of the SBC. Fourth one is going to be Fedal, a non-rare from Morocco. Next one is going to be a guy from Algeria, which is going to be Mandy. He's in fact a rare player himself. That is a fourth rare player of this SBC. Then left wing back, of course, Gaia. That is already our fifth rare player that we need. And he also links up to Cassia to get that perfect nationality. And in fact, if you're curious, the player which I selected for my my loyalty card is going to be Gaia, because I did in fact pack him. So I put him into this SBC and it worked out well. So Sentiments is in fact going to be Lobaka from Serbia. No, Slovakia. Sorry, my bad for you Serbians. Yeah, of course that's Slovakia. Anyway, he's a non-rare player. His other opponent is going to be Guardado from Mexico. This guy is my sixth rare player from this SBC. Then right winger is going to be Yanazai. He's in fact a non-rare. And of course, as you can see, everyone else in it is of course from in their own nation. Then we got Mariano. He's in fact from Dominican Republic, but he could be a bit expensive because of he's from, you know, he's got some alright stats from Real Madrid. So if you could potentially get another striker such as the likes of, I'll look right now. I'll look right now to try and see which one is the best one to use other than him. So let's use this guy for example. He's Gomez, Uruguayan from Celta Vigo. He's a non-rare card. And then our last player and our last rare player is going to be Guedes from Valencia, Portuguese, rare player, 7th one in this SBC. And there you go, lads, that is the entire SBC completed, and that is how you complete the Hybrid Nations SBCs. Hopefully this made sense to you. I do apologise if I do talk quite fast, but I just want to go through this as fast as I can so you guys understand it. But lads, that is how you complete all of the 4 Hybrid Nations SBCs, and hopefully you guys get a lot of luck in this SBC. My current guess right now to complete all of these will probably be like 75,000 coins, because of it's literally just been launched, but I can't really predict how much it'll be. These are the cheapest ways to do it pretty much, because I've tried to look at each way quickly and I can't find any other ways for the cheapest chemistry and the cheapest rating, with the lowest rating as of right now. So lads, Hybrid Nations SBC is completed right there. Let me know what you guys pack inside your packs, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name is, I'll see you next time.